So if we look at California, these numbers are from yesterday. We have 33,865 COVID cases out of a total of 280,900 total tested. That's 12% of Californians were positive for COVID. So we don't, the initial, as you guys know, the initial models were woefully inaccurate. They predicted millions of cases of death, not of prevalence or incidence, but death. That is not materializing. What is materializing in the state of California is 12% positives. Well, if we have 39.5 million people. If we just take a basic calculation and extrapolate that out, that equates to about 4.7 million cases throughout the state of California, which means this thing is widespread. That's the good news. We've seen 1,227 deaths in the state of California with a possible incidence or prevalence of 4.7 million. That means you have a 0.03 chance of dying from COVID-19 in the state of California. 0.03 chance of dying from COVID in the state of California. Does that necessitate sheltering in place? Does that necessitate shutting down medical systems? Does that necessitate people being out of work?
Guys, so the medical community is finally catching up to the facts, and they could have caught up to this a long time. Matter of fact, Anthony Fauci himself was aware of these facts. March 26, 2020, he published in the New England Journal of Medicine that, right here, this suggests that the overall consequences of COVID-19 may ultimately be more akin to those of a severe seasonal flu. That's right, a severe seasonal flu, which has a case fatality rate of approximately 0.1%. They're not even getting 0.1% in California. They're getting 0.03%. Millions of people infected, and all they're getting is 0.03%. Does that warrant shutting down the entire globe? Well, except for Sweden, that kept it, that used their brains and just quarantined the immunocompromised.
So if this is a typical extrapolation, 328 million people times 19.6 is 64 million. That's a significant amount of people with COVID. It's similar to the flu. If you study the numbers in 2017 and 2018, we had 50 to 60 million with the flu, and we had a similar death rate. In the deaths in the United States were 43,545, similar to the flu of 2017, 2018. We always have between 37 and 60,000 deaths in the United States every single year. No pandemic talk, no shelter in place, no shutting down of businesses, no sending doctors home.
So what a lot of people have failed to mention is that Anthony Fauci, he was trained at the College of the Holy Cross, okay? And what does that have to do with anything? The College of the Holy Cross, or simply known as Holy Cross, is a private Jesuit liberal arts college, okay? It was founded in 1843. It's the oldest Catholic college in New England. All right. Abraham Lincoln on the Jesuits, okay? This war, he's talking about the Civil War, would never have been possible without the sinister influence of the Jesuits. We always Hitler on the Jesuits. I learned much from the order of the Jesuits, said Hitler. Until now, there has never been anything more grandiose on the earth than the hierarchical organization of the Catholic Church. I transferred much of this organization into my own party. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I'm founding my order. An order in my burghs. We will raise up a youth that will make the world tremble. There's another one. Here's Marquis de Lafayette. He served under George Washington during the Revolutionary War. And this is what he had to say about the Jesuits. It is my opinion that if the liberties of this country, like the liberties to go outside, the liberties to breathe fresh air, the liberties to not wear a mask, the liberties of the United States of America are ever destroyed, it will be by the subtlety of the Roman Catholic Jesuit priests. For they are the most crafty, dangerous enemies to civil and religious liberty. They have instigated most of the wars of Europe. And note that in addition to that, they've also been expelled from at least 83 countries, according to a Canadian historian. Those are facts. You can look that up. All right, so for those of you that think Donald Trump is going to be the American savior and that he's not working with the New World Order, he's not with the globalist agenda, why is he opening for the NWO? Yeah, that's how it starts, guys. Not only that, funniest thing, check this out. The WWE is considered an essential business in Florida, allowed to hold events during pandemic while everybody else is on lockdown. The World Wrestling, whatever that stands for, is allowed to be open. Alright, throwing it in your face. At least Donald Trump, yeah, he was educated at Fordham, which is a Jesuit university. I'm not saying he is a Jesuit, but that's kind of fishy, my friends. Check this out. This is Kanye West, Jesus Walks. You see that right there? See that logo? You know whose logo that is? The IHS logo. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but let's see. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. See that IHS with the cross? You know whose logo that is? Yeah, there it is right there. The IHS, my friend. That's the Jesuit logo.
Kanye West turning Hollywood and the liberal music world upside down, pledging his full-throated support and love for President Trump. The rapper tweeting, "You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy."
The United States of America, the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11, talking about another beast, which is America. Beast is a kingdom in Bible prophecy. See Daniel 7:23, coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb. A lamb signifies Jesus Christ. So it's a Christian kingdom, a Christian empire. And he spake as a dragon. Okay?